Now, one of the things I took away from this that I found interesting was the idea of what are the factors that influence this. In particular, I wanted to really understand how heritable addiction was, meaning how much is this written into the genetic code. It turned out quite a bit according to the heritability data. Now, again, you'll often hear us talk about these. This came up even in the podcast with Carl Deseroth, where we talked about eating disorders, depression, schizophrenia. So the typical way that these conjoint twin studies are done is they look at the prevalence of a certain condition in identical twins that were raised apart. That's really the best tool we have to understand how much of a role do genes play. You take two people with identical genes raised in a completely different environment. And based on that, Anna said that addiction is about 50 to 60% heritable. That's a huge amount, obviously. But, it's a big enough amount that it can't be ignored, but it's not so big an amount that the die is cast. Meaning, just because you come from a line of people who have an addiction to one thing or another doesn't mean that your fate is sealed.